students, and the clergy. The acronym GTD, as the methodology described in that book has come to be known, has become a standard item in the lexicon of self-management, and a web search for the term generates literally millions of references. For several years after Getting Things Done's publication, whenever I was asked, "What's next?" by people enthusiastically implementing its practices, my answer was simply, read Getting Things Done again. Its 5 stages of processing your stuff into real outcomes and actions, and maintaining a reviewable inventory of your commitments was, is, and always will be the most effective way to get control of your immediate environment and psyche. Likewise, assessing the 6 distinct horizons of focus at which you have agreements and attention was, is, and always will be the way to trust your priority decisions. My experience has shown me, however, that there is still a wide gap between understanding and implementation, and that almost everyone can benefit from applying the models even more effectively and consistently across the whole spectrum of personal and organizational life. The GTD method has been experienced by some of the most sophisticated people in the world as novel, effective, and profound, yet it should be the way we all approach the game of work and the business of life. There are many layers to the unpeeling of the GTD onion and multiple levels of it to get. Even some of the greatest advocates of GTD, who feel they really did get it, and who keep on keeping on with the process and all its fine-tuned details, have still probably not fully tapped the depth and breadth of its power. The most sophisticated users get that there is a lot that they have yet to get. When people first encounter my methods, more control, energy, focus, and creativity are unleashed than they expect. I've struggled over the years with ways to urge GTD users that the more conscientiously they adopt its procedures, the more motivation they will have to apply them in even broader contexts and to apply them more consistently. Their potential to improve personal and professional environments is remarkable and has only begun to be tapped. As many have discovered, these principles and processes go far beyond motivational, positive thinking pep rallies and offer instead very practical approaches for recognizing and relieving the pressures that can throw us off. Although that message was implicit in Getting Things Done, it deserves a much broader exposition. Implementing some of the basic and rather mundane techniques of GTD provided immediate relief from the pain created by the overwhelming input and changing context of highly active people. That has been such an unfulfilled need that it has catapulted my model into global awareness and acceptance. Simply having a trusted way to keep from drowning in email can be a critical life preserver. But the issues and solutions remain significantly larger than that. People are still desperate for some light at the end of the overwhelmingly busy tunnel, and they need a direct and practical guide to find it. Many of the readers of my first book and followers of GTD have acknowledged that they have only just started the process and have only partially implemented it. And among those who jumped in wholeheartedly, a majority has found that they have rather easily fallen off the wagon. There's been a widely expressed desire for a more complete explication of GTD principles and how they can be integrated more fully and consistently. Because I've been privy to an extraordinary range and volume of positive feedback from Getting Things Done, as well as from the thousands of people who've attended our seminars and used our materials, I've been able to achieve another level of insight and an awareness about this body of work, especially the tenets that lie behind the concrete workflow and focus methods. I've come to realize that the principles underlying those techniques have much broader implications and multifaceted applications that go far beyond a mere personal organizing system. I've known for many years that there was an even greater power inherent in the adoption of these techniques, personally, interactively, and organizationally. But only in the last decade have I begun to extract the essence of how and why that's true. I developed a one-day seminar titled GTD, the Roadmap, explicitly to home in on that understanding and offer universally useful techniques to leverage it. Making It All Work presents a practical implementation for accessing that power. While Getting Things Done offered a primer and a simple manual, Making It All Work is intended to provide you with a roadmap, one that will enhance your abilities to process life and work in tandem. The tools for operating your car are different from the manual for fixing it and the map you need to keep you on course and get you where you're going. And though knowing how to drive a car is a highly useful skill, understanding the basics of how a car works provides an underlying freedom and confidence. Making It All Work is not intended to supplant or change any of the information in Getting Things Done. Rather, it builds on its principles.